Hey guys, welcome to the Awaken Reality, and you are with Krishwan. And today we're going to be talking about power. Okay, not power in the sense of controlling others, but also personal power and why it is important. So, by now you understand that our thoughts create our reality. In turn, we ourselves, our energetic vibration creates our reality every second. And just by knowing this, just by knowing that we have the power is in our hands to create the reality that we want, we don't have to exercise it. Now I will talk about power outwards, and I'll talk about self power and why you don't need to exercise it. And without exercising, not exercising it is actually the more beneficial thing. So I'm going to talk about power. Okay, so many people like to exert power, and you'll see power in a lot of places. Oh, this guy has a lot of power, political power and all this kind of stuff. And power can usually have, nowadays it can have, oh, power is a bad thing, it has a bad energy vibe to it. But it can also have the good energy vibe to it. As in, with power you can do good stuff and you can do bad stuff, and you can, the way you use it, the energy of power itself is neutral, and then it's up to whatever energy you choose to give it. Do you choose to give it a good energy, or do you choose to give it a bad energy? Okay. And but power, a lot of times power we think it's power meaning you have to have control, it's control over a particular thing. No, it's personal power. If you know that you have the, see, okay, let's address the first, the control over others. If you feel like you need to have power over others, you need to have control over others, it's just coming from the state of fear that you don't have control over anything, or you feel that you will lose control, and so you find this need to exert power, exert control over the things in your life, over the different elements in your life, maybe career, maybe relationships, maybe health. So this arises, this kind of power, like power or control over different things in life, would arise from the fear of losing everything, or from the fear of not having control, and hence needing to exert it so that it is there in your visibility, and you feel like you have control over things. So the need for feeling that you have control over things comes from the lack of not having it, from the lack of not having it really, like from the lack of understanding that you already have it. You see, so when you're a part of planet Earth, and you're a part of the universe, and you are the universe itself, you are the part of the same ingredients, you get to understand that your thoughts create reality. Everything is energy, and you are energy, and your thoughts create reality. And when your thoughts create reality, you are the one creating your reality every second after second, moment after moment after moment. When you come to that realization, you don't really need to exercise your power. So now you have the power, you understand, okay, you're awakened, and now you understand that you have the power, the ability to create the reality that you want. The power is in your hands to create the reality that you want. When you know this, when you understand this, there is no need for external exercise of it. Why? Because of the fact that when you're choosing to exercise power from a controlled state of mind, when you're from a fearful state of mind that you might lose everything, you're choosing to take that out of desperation, out of lack. So what happens as a result is, the result is replicated as lack, as everything on the external is simply a reflection of what we are on the internal. So if we are in a state of lack, and we are in a state of losing control and fearful about it, that's what is going to replicate in the external. So we'll be trying to control this, trying to control that, but everything would come in as missed opportunities, or it would be, the more you try to control, the more it gets difficult to control, because the energy that is coming back, that is being reflected back on in as a reality, is from a state of lack. But when you understand that you are the sole creator of your reality, and you are the sole creator as in you're the creator, and the reality reflects itself back to you, when you understand that you have the power and ability to create the reality that you want, you don't need to exercise your power. Why? Because of the fact that you don't need to approve. When you know that if I feel abundant and if I feel complete, my reality is simply going to reflect it sooner or later. It is simply going to reflect it, because due to law of attraction, it is simply going to reflect my energy. And so when you understand that you have the power, your reality will start reflecting that the power you have over your life, as in your reality will mend to what you want, mend to your tastes, mend to your benefits, and mend to it. You understand? Take the opposite, for example. If you feel you don't have power, your reality will represent a state of powerlessness, as in like somebody will come in to take advantage of you, just to reflect the fact that you need to have power, and your lack of personal power, your lack of understanding that you are in control of your reality, will reflect like somebody taking advantage of you, or somebody choosing to step over you, somebody, or even situations will come up where situations take over the situation. Maybe you're doing something and something comes and interrupts you, and it looks like as if that situation has more power over you, over your current action. Things like that. It will show the powerlessness will be felt, and that will act as a trigger saying, hey Kris, you have to understand that you are the control, you are the power of you're the one sitting in the control room making the things work. You're the one creating your reality every second, so you have power over it. So own your power over it. Every time you feel fearful about the reality, or every time you feel like something is coming in your reality, own your power. Go back to the thought that, hey, you are the creator of your reality, so why would I be creating this? Remind yourself that you are the creator of your reality. Own your power, that you're creator of reality. So when you have the power, you don't really need to physically exercise it, because you're not desperate for things to happen. When you're in your power of creating your reality, you already know that your reality is simply a reflection of who you are. So all that you have to do at that point of time is just inner work. If there's some self-love needing to be solved, you just have to show yourself love, and you know that the rest of the world will reflect that to you. Or if there is some people pleasing to be stopped, you know that you need to love yourself, and you don't need the validation, and that not needing of that validation will reflect back to you as something that you feel more confident, or things come to you. All the resistance will clear itself once you start healing the resistance within you. The resistance outside you will start clearing by itself, as the reality is a reflection of it. Okay, so you don't need to exercise that power, because when you know you already have the power of creating the reality, you don't need to exercise it, because you know that it's going to be a reflection of your energy. So if you feel powerful in your energy, if you feel powerful in your vibe, and if you know that you already have the power, don't you think your reality is going to reflect that energy back? Don't you think that power is going to replicate, like it's going to reflect in a way such that your reality is, somebody's not stamping over you, because you have the power over your reality. And since you have the power over your reality mends to what the power is there on it. Like, as in, you have the power to create your reality, and you align yourself to your thoughts, and you align yourself to your vibration, and you align yourself to the best vibration you want to reflect back. That's how it will reflect back. And when you don't have power, there could be instances that trigger that feeling, situations that trigger that feeling, that's saying that, Kris, do you feel powerless? And why do you feel powerless? And because you're not owning your own power. So power as self-power is important. You want to have your power. You want to understand that it's no point giving away the power, because you're the one creating every second of your reality, whether you realize it or not. And the rest of whatever is happening in reality is simply a reflection of your being. So when you switch something inside, the outer world reflects it back to you, right? So there is no point in exercising power. Just know it's like something, it's this thing that you want to know you have, but you don't need to use it, right? Because the knowing of you having it, and the knowing is simply itself reflecting back that energy. And when it's reflecting that back that energy that I am the ownership of my reality, I am responsible for the reality I'm creating every second, because it's created from my thoughts, from my being, from my feeling of whatever abundance or whatever. That itself is power itself. And then you choose to create the reality that you want, which is mostly like happiness and happy moments and enjoying life. And once you go with inspired action, and you take inspired action. So this is power. This is typically how power, power being the two understandings of power. One comes before and one comes after. That's about it. If you like this video, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to take a spiritual life coaching session with me, go to flow.page/Krishwan, flow.page/Krishwan. That's what you want to type in your browser. I do my first few, if you're taking it for the first time, I do like a 45 minutes free talk, just to get you, just to start. Maybe I would directly start dealing with it, or to just get you through what you can expect from a session. These are life-changing sessions. And what happens here is I probe you with a bunch of questions, and you answer a bunch of them, and with each answer you see a little realization as to how you may have perceived something to be, and your perception will change about it. And with reasoning comes a lot of understanding. With a lot of understanding and reasoning comes a switch in how you choose to see things from then on, and you choose to exercise it, because what you have been doing in the past won't make any more sense, you see. And also, if you have any spiritual questions in between the session, you can address it. And that's about it. I'll wrap it about here. So this video is all about power. This video is power from, I'll explain both, as in power from a fearful state of, hey, I need to control everything, and from an awakened state where you don't even need to exercise the power that you have, because knowing that you have, but you want to know that you have it. You want to understand that you are the creator of your reality, and every second is created because of the creation that you create. So if something you're being triggered by, or you're doing something in the external, it's more that the outer reflect. You don't have to do that external thing, because the outer reality simply reflects the power you choose to create within your inner self. The power of aligning your inner self is once you align your inner self, and once you are the energy that you want to be, and the energy that you want to reflect, want to see, you will see it as it is a reflection of who you are. So you don't really have to exercise it as something like I don't have to control this, that, or that. That is power. So that's about it. Bye.